So what's like the next event for you on the horizon? Like, what's the next thing?
Well, my first Marvel work comes out in September.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I have a backup story in the. So I'm in the Old Man Logan Annual.
Okay.
Ed Brazen is doing the main story, which is a story about the Punisher and Old Man Logan in the Old Man Logan timeline. And then me and Hayden Sherman, the artist on Wasted Space at Vault and Cold War at Aftershock, he and I are doing a backup story that's about like Old Man Punisher, but it's like in his it's like Gran Torino. Dark Knight Returns Punisher.
Okay.
It's like he's in like his
very dark, very gritty.
He's in like his like late 50s, early 60s, and it is a bleak, bloody, brutal short. And I have had so much fun with it, and the pages look amazing. I'm fucking ecstatic to do this book. I really have kind of like fallen in love with the idea, and I'm like, maybe we can
get a
little series out of this. I don't know.
So
it's up to the fans.
What was the process like getting to work at Marvel? And this is your first
awesome.
thing. Like, how did that come to be? Like, because this is your first project. Did you hit up an editor? What was the?
Yeah. Well, I'd been talking to a few editors at Marvel for a while, and then I was in the DC Writers Workshop, so I was locked down for a while. I couldn't really talk to Marvel or anybody, and so I was sort of focusing on that, and then just creator-owned work, and then that kind of ended, and I got out of that, and I was talking to Marvel again, and trying to get some things going, and out of the blue, one of the editors I've been talking to, it was really weird because it was honestly one of the easiest pitches I've ever had. He texted me, and he's like, "How do you feel about Old Man Logan?" And we were just talking and talking about like what we could do, and I just pitched the whole idea over text, and it was just like we were just super in sync. It was just like, what about this? And he's like, that'd be dope, and I'd be like, okay, but this, and he's like, awesome, I think we can make that happen. And then since then it's just been like a dream, and like Hayden and I are super in sync on this book and like how we want it to look and the story, and I think it really meshes well with what Ed's trying to do with the main story. So
When's it come out? September?
Yeah, I think it's the last week of September. I'm not 100% sure.
Nice.
But
That's really exciting.
I'm pretty excited.
And it's what's the issue it's in?
Old Man Logan Annual #1.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Number one.
#1.
So fancy in comic book terms.
So that's like my other big focus right now. But I'm working on a couple other creator-owned things that haven't been announced. I think one of my things should be announced sometime after San Diego. Then another won't be for a while, because sometimes in comics you work on something for like 2 years before you can talk about it.
Trust me, man. I think I have 3 or 4 projects like that I've just been working on, and I've just been like, all right, well, I'm going to put this back here, and as soon as I'm ready to talk about it, I'll let you know. They're done, though. But as soon as I'm allowed to talk about it, I'll let you know. And that's the process in comic books, and sometimes you can't talk about it until you can talk about it.
And then a couple other little career-owned things, a couple of little for-hire things. But my big focus is Infinite Dark, because I want to get that first arc completely done by the time we launch. And so I've been like really focusing on that now that that Marvel short is rocking and rolling. So.